Squeezed by on the next to the wall, and he just couldn't make it. And this kid's ugly. Watch his thing.
Right on top of Ryan Newman.
Hadn't Ryan Newman had cars on top of him before here?
I think the 2009 race.
I think you're right.
Brad Keselowski and Carl Edwards coming to the checkered flag.
Boyer's 15 comes up.
Carl went up to block him a little bit. Now he's going to come down to try to block him again, and you get one shot at it, but you don't get two. Watch this.
What a lick.
Oh my gosh.
Unbelievable.
You know, and looking very
hard on the inside, and Sterling Marlin outside.
And Ernie going with Earnhardt down on the inside. That's going to hit. Oh, big time trouble.
Terrible crash. Front of the field, all torn up.
See that hand? To the bottom.
He just wanted to touch him, man. Just wanted to touch him.
Can't get him to the high side. Here he comes. No,
there
he turns him.
He turns him.
Busch in the wall. Here comes Stewart to the checkered flag. And another car gets in the backside. It's Casey Kane. And they're scattering everywhere. Oh, we got some shoe cars, including Mark Martin sliding through.
Spun us down to bat.
The inside of the track in our first caution of the night now.
And, you know, it's one of those deals that's give and take. And I'm
just going to move him up out of the groove and get by him.
Whoa, Busch is around. Can he save it this time?
Oh, there you go.
He does. He saves it. But there's a
Jeff Gordon's upside down. Jeff Gordon's upside down.
And Kurt Busch's car is destroyed.
Oh, big crash in turn number 2. David Ruderman. Oh, goodness. Six gets, it's like, oh, my gosh. Goodness gracious. Wow. Like,
this could be ugly.
back up across the track. Big damage.
Okay.
A number of cars collected. Dave Blaney, Greg Biffle.
Yeah, man, whenever
And
you
the
see a
Biffle
car
machine
coming
on
back across
fire.
the racetrack like it's going to be a bad deal.
Travis Quaffle nowhere to go.
Wow.
78 car goes down on the apron, then he comes sliding back up, and he just turns the 2 car.
And it is a very harsh transition. We saw it during some of the qualifying laps. A harsh transition from the flat.
4 deep behind Stewart and Kenseth. Yeah, Kevin Harvick's got some real help coming towards the front here. Michael Waltrip in the 55. Into the picture. Pushed by Casey Mears. Kenseth with Harvick behind him. Oh, there's contact. Stewart into the middle of the pack and over.
Fortune's out.
And a huge wreck to end this race.
You're driving down on the inside. You're in that 2 car. You're leading the race, Jay Sauter, and everything's going fine. You think you're in the right place, doing a good job. All of a sudden, a bunch of cars go by you on the outside.
And you're still wide open.
Say, what?
Whoa, trouble.
Boy,
the
man.
2 car upside down, over and on to Scott Riggs.
It's the big one.
Oh, boy. Who is that still flipping?
Sauter. It was Johnny Sauter.
There's not anybody left.
I mean, I only see about 4 or 5 cars that are coming around through 3 and 4 right now that were not in this race. They see Mike McLaughlin in 18.
I have it too. Final corner at Daytona. Who's going to get here first? Regan Smith 7, Keselowski 22, Stewart 33, and contact. Smith turned around. Tony Stewart is going to win this race. And a terrible crash coming to the finish.
This is a big wreck.
Kyle Larson's car with the front end.
Trying to get by, looked like the 17 of Timothy Peters. They slid up the racetrack, and now Kyle Busch not happy at all.
It's all good, dude.
And Kyle Busch is going to turn the 33 into the wall. Our championship contender.
Flag is out.
Yellow's out.
And that changes everything. Hit the big reset button on it all. We're not done yet. Mark Truex Jr. and then Kyle Busch involved in this one, and that's rather interesting appearing.
Looks like the dump. Mark Truex. Well, they may have had some contact earlier. And like
Hamlin grabs
logs his first road course win of his career. And it's still not settled between the 78 and 2. Hand going out the window for Brad. And let's listen in what Brad had to say.
Turn 2. Ryan Newman tried, and he finally dumped David Gilliland. Newman had hit him about 3 times before, and that was the charm out of turn 2.
But look who paid as big a price as Ryan Newman in the 39.
I'm not sure this fight's over with.
This went on for 3 straight laps. Newman trying to get by with the bumper. And Gilliland ended up.
Watch the guy coming out of this 38 car. I think he might be a little ticked.
As you can see there, I was low, and he kept chopping down. So, you know, it's getting down to the end of the race, and I gave him a tap, and he got sideways. Then he hit the brakes to try and brake check me in the middle of the corner, and the 88 hit me and just finished him off. I can't believe that kind of happened. You know,
you look out the nose of that thing, you don't have one. You remember who did it?
Well, that's true.
I saw a hand coming out the left side window of that 2 car as well.
Yeah. You want by me? You may have to work a little.
This is going to get ugly here.
Here we go. And Brad jams on the brakes. Everybody stacks up. Now they're side by side, and it's on, heading for turn 3, and it's off again.
Here's Almirola up here.
Oh, my goodness.
Has to try to find a way back onto the racetrack. Now it's a chain reaction.
More than 4 cars.
Nemechek on the outside, all kind of contact into the wall.
Sorry, no contact. Keep going.
Remember, when you get that close to another car, you're pulling the air off of that car. So you're taking a lot of downforce away from that car. You have a car on the outside of you, a car underneath, in front of you. All those things make your car very, very difficult to drive.
Kyle Busch to the lead. Oh, and a spinner. Kennedy got contact from the 21 of Sauter.
Stay with it. Stay with it.
Big crash.
Stay with it. All right, guys, we're ready.
Round it goes. Happened that quick.
Boy, and Spencer Gallagher had nowhere to go. Certainly not Gallagher's fault in that situation.
Big wreck.
Can't go.
Big wreck going to happen here on the front straight.
No, man. You are kidding me?
Boy, a bunch of them did, but not our leader.
Whoa! Car goes around in the trial, the spin, sliding out of control. B.J. McLeod brings out the caution. Stenhouse has wrecked on pit road.
Crash, and it's upside down. We've got a car upside down. It's Marco Andretti.
The back, everybody weaving back and forth. And there you can see Marco Andretti went from being on the right-hand side of the track for us and started to move across and ended.
Trying to get up out of the way. And once you get up there, get those marbles on there, that car just absolutely will not turn. Almost an identical, whether you want to call it a mistake or almost an identical incident to what happened to Roberto Moreno.
We mentioned Poncho spotting for Milcaduno. His son Cole
Already high.
And I'm not sure that there's any problem there, with the exception, Eddie, that he's just off of line and just a little bit high getting through the turn.
Destroyed, but you can see Mike Ryan Hunter Ray. This reminds me almost of Dan Weldon's
turn.
Destroyed, but you can see Mike moving inside the car. He's going on the inside of Ryan Hunter Ray. This reminds me almost of Dan Weldon's crash here in turn 3 and 4 quite a few years ago. And
we got a problem in the north end. It appears to be Sebastian Saavedra. In fact, it's in the south end. Jake Queer, let's go to you. Yep. So we've got a yellow it's Rafa Matos, the driver that had just had the problem on pit lane. Rafa, who wound up in the attempt, has come to an abrupt end for Tony Kanaan in the team 711, number 11 machine. What has not been a good day for Andretti Autosport gets a little bit worse.
Looked like